Okay, once you get to the Linwood access, you've got two choices. You can take a right or you can keep going straight. So on this first tour, we're going to take the easy path. That's going straight. This is the Tower Trail. That is the backside trail. That's that simple. There's only two ways to go as far as starting off. So what we're going to do is head up this 2 mile long gravel road. We're going to find out what's down there. One day we'll go off trail and go down towards what looks like a creek down that way. If we get a chance to head out here to Crowder's Mountain, you're going to see this event and doubled up tree things. Not just double, they grow in 4s and 5s, 10, 20. I happen to think 90% of these trees out here are all one tree. I'll try to find y'all a good example. But like how you see those right there, if you go and scratch around the leaves, that's one tree trunk, one tree stump with two trunks. And they do get as much as like I've seen 10, as you can see connected at the bottom. I don't know if I mentioned this or not already, but this is the Tower Trail. When you take that right that we passed at the beginning, that is the backside trail. And essentially they both lead to the same top. If you walk up the backside trail, you wind up at the lookout point, and when you follow the Tower Trail that we're on, you go to the same place. Essentially, the towers and the lookout both run together. This is just, as you can see, it's flat, not a lot of real steep inclines, so it's twice as far to walk, but it's twice less. It's not nearly as steep. Okay, here's a little small example of the trees growing out of the same stump. You see the three trunks, all one tree, and I believe almost all these trees out here are like that. I believe they're growing up from the roots of the other trees. This is what I mean. That root right there is probably connected to that one. That one is wrapped around that one, is probably connected to that one. You can just see right here a good example of four very spaced out trees touching each other, being part of each other. So this very well could all be 90% one tree. I forget what that's called, but I could Google that later. Okay, if you watch the one where I went up a trail and wound up at the top on a cliff, right there is where it started. I seen this little path and that little patch of rocks, and I followed it all the way up the mountain to the cliffs. Won't do that again unless it's on purpose. Okay, we're still headed up the road, but I want y'all to see this right here. There's some more. And I don't know what happened to this one right here. It looks like it got exposed to radiation. But we just come up the first significant hill. If you want to get out on hike a mountain, but you're not really ready to just straight out tackle a mountain, I recommend this trail right here. It's the Tower Trail, and it's for the most part flat or just slightly uphill. Right here is a real good example when I'm talking about the multiple tree trunks coming out of the same tree stump. Had to figure out a good way of saying it, but all of these, you can dig the dirt back and see that too is one tree. These five right here is one tree. All these right here, all these different little bundles are going to turn into this right here. As you see, they start out like this right here. Those two right there are connected under the dirt, and as they grow older, they'll come up out of the ground as 2 to 5. Okay, we're part of the way up here, and now you can see where we're headed. Up on top of that is the towers. I believe that might be the Rock Top Trail. We're gonna try to see if we can get. Oh, there's the tower. I don't know if y'all can quite see it yet. Hopefully, I'll get in a better view of it here in a second. And just as a warning to anybody that's a little bit older or doing this to try to get in shape, this easier trail, once you get to the last quarter of it, it does indeed get steep. Trying to get you a view of that, but we're gonna be going up a lot of hill this last little bit. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's starting to have an incline now, and it just gets steeper and steeper. And I wasn't able to see the tower, but we're gonna see them up close. Another one we'll have to go check out one day. few, give a few back to the mountain, grow some more. Okay, find another little spot right here. Thing about Crowder's Mountain Park is when they don't want you to go up a place, they put logs across it and signs saying they're worried about erosion. So that's not a trail that's on the map, but it's one we're going to go up one day soon. Okay, this one last stretch of hill, and we'll be coming up to the intersection of the Rock Top Trail. But we're headed to the Tower Trail. I'll show you where the other trail starts, so we'll check it out the next time. Okay, we're at a reference point. Okay, reference point. It's Rock Top Trail that leads to the Sparrow Spring Visitor Center. And it also runs into the Crowder's Trail, which will lead you all a long way around to the other side. The road we passed at the beginning, well, you know, the trail road that was to the right. You can go a couple miles down this trail, then a couple miles around the Crowder's Trail, which is a flat trail, and you'll come back out where we started. So we're going to keep on going up and go check out the towers. I believe I said this earlier, but once you get past the beginning of the Rock Top Trail, that's when this trail starts getting steep and winding back and forth. So if you come out here and you're wanting to get some exercise, and you get to that point, you're feeling a little wore out, that's a good point to turn back because it gets a little tougher after this. Don't know exactly what those aloe looking plants are, but they cover this whole hillside. And it's a sign that you're almost to the top. Okay, I don't know if it's just me or if y'all can hear it too, but my ears are ringing real bad. And I know for a fact we're almost at the tower, so make it at what you will, but check this one out. Oh no, no. Still growing strong too. Pretty cool. Okay, seriously, audio check. Do y'all hear a ringing? Okay, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna listen to this when I get back to the house, but something is either making my ears ring or something's ringing really loud. there's the towers. Normally they don't like you to cut off the trail, but that part of the trail winds back and forth a few more times. It's just a lot easier going up this, and this is rock. So we're all good. Believe it or not, we passed that power line trail on the way up here, and I wondered if it led there, and sure enough it does. Okay, there's where you would have come out. Didn't take the little shortcut. This cuts off a little bit of walk time. Here you see they've got probably about 10 backup generators, fans going off, and that ringing is definitely coming from one of their pieces of equipment. If y'all recognize that brand, don't say Nike. That's satellite dishes on their satellite dishes. You know what the bad thing is? I get horrible reception up here. Absolutely horrible. Here's some vitrified stone that's all over this area. You know, where the surface is melted, but not the inside. But that's it. That's the tower trail. You keep going this way, you're gonna run right into the overlook portion. While we're on this side, and I've taken pictures of this before, I'll go ahead and walk up in behind the towers. Let y'all see what that is. I passed the first little trail leading to it, but it's kind of trippy for me, not the trees. This right here, everything is so squared off looking. And I'm actually in the wrong place because I wanted to see the concrete. But all this is built on this slab of cracked up rock. And I don't know, just kind of odd that they built it there. And let's go see if we can see the other side of these rocks right here. That's the kind of thing that don't impress me. So sometime I'll come up here and carry me a few bags of water bottles out of here. My backpack. But right here, this is a better view of what I was talking about. Everything is broke off in square blocks, almost like it used to be a building. I mean, it's everywhere, kind of looking kind of like it got stacked there, especially stuff like that. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Does any of this look like maybe it wasn't broke naturally? Maybe it was broke by somebody or something. People, aliens, tree frogs, whatever. But there you go. That's the tower trail. That's how you get up to the towers. We'll be checking out a different one. Y'all let me know if y'all want to look at the lookout point next or the rock top trail. And just about getting lost here. Oh, I found a new little outlook spot. We'll go check this out, and I'm going to end the video after that. Okay, now I know where I'm at. It's coming back to me. Now, this is a nice little spot to come out and get out the binoculars and do some sightseeing. That absolutely cool, beautiful view. Right down there's another little foothill. Never really noticed before. And that over there, when we wound up on a cliff and I went off trail. That's it right there. All right, y'all. That was the Tower Trail at Crowder's Mountain. Next, I'm either gonna do the Crowder's Trail or the Overlook Trail. Both of them will take a right at the beginning where we went straight. Only we'll either end up on the other side of the Rock Top Trail or the Overlook. Y'all just let me know in the comments whether y'all'd like to check out the Rock Top Trail on the tour next or the Overlook. And this is Mark D. Sanchez. I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all take it easy. Please hit that subscribe button. I want to do these videos live, but I need 1,000 subscribers. So please share this with your friends, family. I don't want to make no money off this. I just want to be able to go live. That's it. That's all I'm asking. Y'all take it easy. Later.